Hello all and welcome to my channel. So lately I've been looking on YouTube and I've been noticing a trend. There has been so many finance YouTubers posting videos saying this is what they learned after reading 40 money books. There's even another one I saw that was 100+ books, and that had me thinking, that can't be right. How many books do you need to read to understand finance? And in this video, I'm gonna give you 6 reasons why you should not read multiple books on money and it's causing you so many problems that you might not be aware of. Now, I am all about education, I'm all about learning, especially when it comes to money. And let me know by the end of this video if you resonate with any of those reasons. And before I get there, please hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers, and with your help, I will certainly get there. Now, let's start with the first reason. The first reason is it diminishes critical thinking. What happens is, as soon as you have some type of issue, the first thing you want to do is read up about it. And you're continually trying to find the easy answer rather than putting in the work and try to figure things out on your own. You see, that is a problem. If you want to get good at anything, it takes time. It takes hard work and dedication. And you need to sit down and analyze and figure all this out. So reading all these books is gonna hinder your ability to have critical thinking. And also what it's gonna do is whenever there's an issue, you're looking for constant guidance instantly. Don't get me wrong, the library is a wonderful thing. All the books gives you all the answers, but you need to think on your own. And this leads me to a second issue, escapism. What's happening is you know there's an issue and you're not confronting it. You're finding ways to avoid it. And usually you're digging in the book, you're trying to learn about the topic, you're doing all these things instead of addressing the issue at hand and handling it at that moment. Don't get me wrong, sometimes the problem is big and it is scary. You want to make sure what you're about to do is the right thing. But a lot of people choose reading 100+ money books because they're avoiding the depth, they're avoiding ways on how to make money, and they're using the book as an excuse. The third reason is procrastination and perfectionism. Trust me, that is all me. That's something I dealt with. It took me a while to overcome, but finally I'm here in the camera talking to you guys because I'm saying, F it. This is the way I sound. This is how I record. I'm gonna do the best of my ability. But problem is when you read about so much financial books, you're trying to find the perfect solution. You want things to be so perfect that you would never make a mistake. But I got news for you. You're gonna make a mistake. Reading 100+ books before actually doing any action is a mistake in itself. And there was a quote that I heard that is so true. A dream without action is actually hallucination. That's all it is. It's certainly hallucination because you know the problem, you know you need to address it, and what you're doing is you're avoiding it. And to be honest with you, you're never gonna feel like you're ready. So stop continually getting all this information, just dive in there and get it done. So let me help you out. Put the book down and just pursue whatever it is you're trying to pursue, whether it's getting out of debt, building wealth, whatever it is. Just get in there, start it, and stop trying to be perfect. Fourth reason is you will neglect your individuality. You see, once you start hearing about like the Dave Ramseys and you start hearing about the Money Guy show, you end up start sounding like them. You have no individuality because you're allowing their personality to be your personality. Listen, I could spot a Dave Ramsey listener from a mile away. Once you start hearing people talk about cash is king, they speak that lingo and they lose all that individuality. And that's something you just cannot do because you are who you are. Your circumstance is your circumstance. Your financial plan, your personal finance is yours. That's the reason why it's called personal finance, because it's personal. It's personal to you. You do not want to allow someone else to dictate how you want to handle your finances because their opinion is their opinion. Now, either you agree with it or you don't agree with it, but you don't need to follow exactly what they do. Which leads me to the next point. That's why I listen to a lot of finance podcast videos, but I always take a piece of everyone and make it my own. And as I said, I'm not against reading so much about money books, but once you read one, just start. Start doing stuff and you're learning on the way. Then you might have another question, might read another book, and you don't need to read the whole book. You can skim exactly to the part where you're looking for your answer, get your answer, and keep it moving. And this leads to my fifth reason. You're gonna get conflicting advice. Plain and simple. Okay, listen, how you pay off your credit cards? Easy, right? Start from the smallest to the largest. Not that simple. Some people are gonna say you pay cards with a higher interest. Some people are gonna say you pay off all your debt. Some people are gonna say there's good debt and there's bad debt. What's considered good debt? Some say below 6%. Some say below 5%. Some say student loans is okay. There's so much conflicting information out there. And can you imagine being that person that's trying to pay off your debt and you're reading one book like Dave Ramsey saying pay off everything, even your house. Then you read another book saying you don't pay off your house. Then you read another book that says debt is good. There's so much information out there. And if you continue to read all these books, in the end, you're gonna have no answer. You're not gonna really know what to do. You're gonna be so confused and so lost. And you're gonna have this mental battle that's just gonna drive you crazy, and that's gonna lead you to do nothing or to think that everything you do is wrong. So gotta be able to be very selective on what you read and what you hear. And once you decide you're gonna do something, stick with it, as I said. And once there's change and you recognize that something's not making sense to you, then you go and you seek information. But the problem is you need to be very careful because everyone's not gonna say the same thing on the financial books. If it is, it won't be as popular as it is. Someone wants to have a different twist on finances, and sometimes they say very controversial things. That's gonna make you think. It will make me think, but for some people out there, it will make them pause and do nothing at all because now they're back in square one. So if you see, reading all these money books is kind of a cycle, and you gotta be careful that you don't get stuck in it. And the sixth reason why you shouldn't read so many financial books is this: it emphasizes quick fixes. You're gonna think that any problem you encounter with money is a quick fix simply by reading the book. And the book is gonna give you a solution, but that's a solution that probably was developed within years in the making, not something that just happens overnight. So you're trying to find shortcuts, you're trying to find ways to get this debt paid off, to buy this home, to start a business, whatever it is, you're thinking is a quick fix. Nothing is a quick fix. And there's a saying that I always live by: if it's something that's easy to get, it's not worth having. It's gonna take a lot of hard work and discipline. So stop looking for quick fixes when you read all these money books. There you have it, guys. As I said, when it comes to money and finance, I am a finance junkie. I love it. I find it interesting, but I do understand there's a lot of pitfalls out there, and some people don't understand anything with money. And once you get this huge influx of information, it's gonna confuse you and it's gonna make you do nothing, which I do not want you to have that problem. That's why I say you stick to one person and you start the process and you see where it takes you, and you start building upon your personal finance and you keep adding things into it, investing in 401k, which mutual fund, but you don't need to start forecasting that now. You want to just handle things in small little pieces. And reading 117 books, listen, if you're in debt, you shouldn't be sitting down reading 117 books. You need to get your ass into gear and start paying that off. So there you have it, guys. Let me know which one of these reasons you resonate with, because we all resonate with it. It doesn't matter if it's about money or whatever the self-help topic is. We all had that time in life we recognize, man, nothing seems right. Everything is contradicting. Everything is difficult. I'm just going to end up doing nothing. But as I said, we cannot stop and do nothing. Until the next video, guys, peace.